Picture this, a kid trailing behind his mum for a massive supermarket, bored out of his mind, dodging racks of clothes, weaving between furniture displays, lost in that maze of groceries. To occupy his mind, he turns the aisles into racetracks. He corners trolleys like drift cards, he zigzags through the crowds, finding the fastest way to get from store to store. An itch he can't quite scratch. Some would say a need to race through something that isn't aisle 9, the bacon section. A need to feel the aggressive thump of a vehicle that isn't a trolley with a dodgy wheel. A need for speed. And that's when he sees it. Need for Speed Rivals on sale for 20 quid. Very convenient. And by some miracle and a very cool mum, he walks out with that DVD in his hand. He goes home and fires that bad boy up. And for the next week, he is lost in the fun that is Need for Speed Rivals. And now 10 years later, probably more than 10 years, he's old now, he plays that game again and realises that it's just pure unfiltered fun. No rules, no limits, no trying to be the next big thing and pushing the boundaries of games in general. Just fun. So Need for Speed Rivals, the 20th title in the Need for Speed series, developed using the Frostbite 3 engine from DICE, released in November 2013, PC, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Still looks incredible for its time, by the way. Apparently Ken Block, racing driver, was the advisor for this game. The game's concept is pretty simple, open world arcade style that pits cops versus robbers. You can play at either side of the law. You're either a racer, where your goal is to drive fast, escape the cops, pull off stunts and bank your speed points, or you play as a cop, where your job is to hunt the racers down, coordinate takedowns and earn promotion through the ranks with some pursuit tactics. Whilst that's not revolutionary, I think in the times that we're in, where all racing games seem to be simulation, maybe not all, but the big AAA ones all seem to be simulation where the only concept is win. Make sure your tyre pressure's okay. Where is the fun in this? This concept for Need for Speed is pure fun. It's simple, it's easy to understand, and it's great. Personally, I grew up in what could be seen as the golden era of arcade racers. We had games like Blur, MotorStorm, SSX, Stuntman, all games that focus more on excitement, spectacle and accessibility. You're either launching yourself off cliffs, training tricks in SSX, causing cinematic chaos in Stuntman. The goal is to entertain, not simulate. The core concept is racing and it does it really well, but there's other things to the game. Whereas games like Forza, Assetto Corsa, Gran Turismo, they focus on realism and precision. They reward players for mastering real-world physics, manual tuning, structured progression, and that's not for me when I get home from work. That's probably because I don't know enough about those motorsports, but I want something more focused on other things than that in-depth vehicle systems and real-world. And I think in recent years, even though this was more than 10 years ago now, Need for Speed Rivals fits into that category, and I think you should give it a go if you haven't already. Another thing is the car customization, which I think is not too deep but very streamlined. You can do basic colour changes, your rims and decals, customise the car how you like, and you can also have pursuit tech. So you can choose 2 active gadgets like EMPs, shockwaves, spike strips, all to help you whilst you're either running away from the cops or you're the cop chasing other people. And you can upgrade them as you earn your speed points as you go through levels and perform drifts and stuff like that, which you bank when you go into a hideout or into a repair shop. And why I think this pursuit tech really adds a lot of nuance to the game is because you're not just upgrading your car in terms of speed, but you're also upgrading your strategy and how you approach races, what tools you want to actually win that chase or win that runaway that you're doing. Really brings some more level to the game. For me, a standout is the camera work and the cinematics. The dramatic snaps and angles when you slam a racer, you perform a burnout, you go from stop to start real quick. The cut scene style transitions when you enter hideouts, level up or start an event. The subtle camera shake as you go at higher speeds, the lens flares, the rain slick roads, the dynamic lighting, and those little things that come up as you race through the world. It makes every moment look cool and immersive, and is honestly a standout feature in this game. Okay, now let's talk flaws. Because it's not perfect, it's a very old game. I think one of the main reasons, or it could sort of seen as age now, is that always online caused issues for me, especially on PC. I couldn't always find games, and when I did, it was pretty laggy. I was racing against a couple people online, and they were juttering all over the place. I couldn't hit them. They were phasing through stuff. Not sure what was happening, but always online was frustrating. I was even disconnecting from games sometimes when I wasn't playing any multiplayer. I was just doing my own thing, and I'd disconnect and I had to restart. Another thing I found quite frustrating, but also was a good thing sometimes, is that sometimes you'd be in the middle of a race and then it would start a pursuit, or you'd be in the middle of a pursuit and you'd accidentally start a race, and that was quite frustrating at times when I was just trying to do my own thing. And why I think this game still deserves attention is because it's one of the last of its kind, at least in recent years, and not including indie games. There are obviously later Need for Speed titles, but I think they lost their sort of carefree way of things. This is a racing game that really lets you just turn your brain off and just have fun. There's no grind, there's no meta, it's just speed and chaos. Pretending you're a police guy, pretending you're a guy from Fast and Furious. And it really holds up, the graphics really hold up today. It's on Game Pass, I think you should all give it a go. So go pick it up, take a ride through Redview County, and if you're a fan of this video, I think I might do some more videos on arcade races. Let me know what you think, drop a comment with your favourite Need for Speed memory, and subscribe for more gaming retrospectives.